Hey everyone, Amy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a really powerful concept from the one and only Alex Hormozi. So, if you want to get rich, solve rich people problems. Wealthy people don't hesitate to spend money, but only if you're solving a problem that actually matters to them. It's a simple idea, but honestly, it might be the most powerful wealth building advice you'll ever hear. Think about it. Rich people often have rich people problems and they're willing to pay premium prices for effective solutions. Hormozi constantly emphasizes the value is directly proportionate to the size of the problem that you are solving. And who has big problems that need big solutions? Often it is successful business owners, entrepreneurs, and high net worth individuals. They're not worried about trivial inconveniences. They're looking for solutions that essentially impact their bottom line, their growth, and their legacy. Now, let's talk about a specific rich person problem that many successful business owners face. And that bottleneck is their sales process. They might have incredible products or services, a fantastic marketing strategy, they're generating leads, and they might even have a solid team already. But where do things often slow down or even halt? The sales calls. Here's what happens. A founder runs ads, generates leads, and builds an amazing product. But when it comes down to closing those high ticket offers, they typically hit a wall. Think about it. Time is money. Business owners are incredibly busy people, and every minute they spend on a sales call they don't enjoy or they aren't good at is a minute that they're not spending on strategy or innovation or other high leverage activities within their business. And also, not every brilliant entrepreneur is a natural born salesperson. They might be amazing at product development or marketing or operations, but they struggle to consistently close high ticket deals. And as a business grows, the number of sales calls can become really overwhelming. The founder simply can't handle them all, and hiring and training an in house sales team is ridiculously expensive and super time consuming. So, this sales call bottleneck is a massive problem preventing businesses from reaching their full potential. So, what happens? Leads drop off, revenue stalls, and burnout kicks in. That is a rich person problem and it needs a high skill solution. This is where the high ticket closer comes in. Solving a quintessential rich business owner problem. A high ticket closer isn't just taking calls, they are the specialized solution to this sales bottleneck. You are not just a salesperson, you are a solution. So here's how they solve it. Closers are the masters of influence and persuasion. They understand human psychology, objection handling, and how to effectively communicate value to close large deals. So, this isn't about just reading from a script, it's about genuine connection and understanding. By outsourcing their high stakes sales calls, business owners free up their most valuable asset, which is their time. And they can really focus on what they do best, knowing that their sales pipeline is being expertly managed. A skilled high ticket closer can significantly increase conversion rates on high value offers, and this ultimately directly translates into more revenue and accelerated business growth for the client. Not just making them sales, but they're actually unlocking the business's true potential. Business owners get access to amazing sales talent without the burden of salaries, benefits, extensive training, all that's associated with an in-house team. High ticket closers work on commission, aligning their success directly with the clients. So you're not an employee, you are a profit partner. And that is what makes you so valuable. Now, quick pause before we go any deeper. If this is speaking to you and you're curious about how to actually get started as a high ticket closer, I've put together a free remote sales starter kit. You'll get the video training that walks through how to break into the industry even with zero experience, plus a PDF guide with the exact tools, steps, and frameworks to land your first remote sales role. So grab the link below and dive in after this video. Now, with the high ticket closer, this is a classic win-win scenario. Exactly what Hormozi talks about when he speaks about solving rich people problems. So for the high ticket closer, you get paid handsomely for solving a critical problem within their business. High ticket commissions mean significant income, and you are directly contributing to a business's success. You earn high commissions, you build elite skills, you work from anywhere. I've closed deals from Thailand, Bali, Barcelona, or even the kitchen table. But for the business owner, they gain a highly effective sales solution, freeing up their time, increasing their revenue, and removing a major growth impediment. So they're happy to pay a premium because the value received far outweighs the cost. They get their time back, their revenue up, they get peace of mind, and it's just one less bottleneck for them to worry about. It's really about understanding where the critical leverage points are in a successful business and stepping in with a specialized skill set to really relieve that pressure. And the best part is the more you win, the more opportunities show up. Founders talk, and a strong closer always gets referrals, new roles, and recurring deals pretty fast. So, what actually makes a good closer? It's not just about being a smooth talker. A top closer has a nice mix of skills and really understands people, allowing them to consistently turn those leads into happy, high value clients. Here are some of the key traits and abilities they usually have: intense listening skills. Forget just pitching, it's all about understanding. The best closers listen way more than they speak. They figure out what's actually bothering the client, what they dream about, what really drives them. And then this helps them perfectly tailor their conversation and show how their offer is the solution. They have empathy and they build trust. People buy from people they trust. A good closer builds solid rapport fast by really getting where the client is coming from. They master objections. Think of objections not as no, but as a tell me more. A great closer sees common objections coming a mile away and has super confident, well thought out answers that flip concerns into clear value. They have confidence and belief, and you can practically feel their belief in what they're selling and in their ability to actually help the client. That confidence is contagious and it just makes prospects trust them naturally. They're persistent, but they're never pushy. A good closer knows just when to gently nudge and when to ease off. They stick with the sale, but never ever resort to aggressive or manipulative tactics. And they have a problem-solving mindset. So they see themselves as helpers, not just sellers. Their main goal is to solve the client's problem, and the sale just naturally flows from that help, bouncing back and being flexible. Sales can be tough, and getting a no is just part of the game. So a good closer is resilient. They learn from every single call and they change their approach depending on the client and the situation. They sell value, not just price. While price is always there, a fantastic closer always zooms in on the value that the client will get by investing in the solution, making the price seem like a no biggie in comparison. So let's bust some common myths about high ticket sales that might be popping up in your head right now and secretly holding you back from diving into this super rewarding path. Myth number one is that you need tons of sales experience to be a high ticket closer. Honestly, forget the years of experience. What you really need is solid training and the right plan. Most of the successful high ticket closers I personally know started with zero experience. They just put in the work to learn the specific strategies for those high value chats. They understood a bit about how people tick. They mastered handling objections, and ultimately, it's just about getting the right skills. You don't need to rack up time. Myth number two, sales is all about being manipulative or pushy. No, 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 especially in high ticket sales. Real closing is all about being empathetic and being able to hold people accountable to their goals. It's about truly getting what your client's problem is and clearly explaining how your solution fixes it, and then just guiding them to the decision that's genuinely good for them. Think of it more as being like a trusted advisor, building respect and truly serving, not tricking anyone. And myth number three, only outgoing people can nail sales. Big surprise here, but introverts often totally crush it in high ticket closing, sometimes even more than extroverts. Why? Because introverts are amazing listeners. They're naturally wired to soak up information, ask smart questions, and truly grasp all the little details of what a client needs. This deep listening skills actually helps them build stronger connections and really be able to pinpoint the real issues and offer solutions with pinpoint accuracy, which means more successful closes. Now, mastering sales, especially high ticket closing, is like having a superpower for your career. No matter what the market throws at you, when times get tough, businesses don't just stop needing money. If anything, they need those sales to close even more. So becoming a killer high ticket closer truly future proofs you. Businesses will always need closers. Seriously, even when things are slowing down, companies that want to stick around and grow, they still need to sell. So, when budgets get tight or businesses become super picky about where their money goes, that actually makes a top closer absolutely essential. They're not going to cut the people who bring in the cash. AI can't replace belief building conversations. While AI is definitely changing a lot, the delicate art of high ticket sales is very much a human thing. Big deals often involve complex problems and emotions and the need for real trust. And while help with sorting leads or data is great with AI, it can't bring the empathy or the objection handling or the genuine belief building that, a great closer does. It's that human touch that seals those big deals. And remote roles, global reach, no industry cap. The cool thing about high ticket closing is that you are working remotely. And that means a ton of flexibility and a global playground. Your client base isn't stuck in one place or even one country, and the demand for skilled closers is huge among so many high value industries, from tech to consulting to real estate to coaching. And this wide appeal means that you're not tied down to the ups and downs of one local sector. So if one area dips, you just find opportunities elsewhere. And ultimately, you always control your income. Since it's commission based, your earning potential is directly linked to how good you are and how hard you work, not some fixed salary that can just be slashed. In a recession, while others might be facing layoffs or pay freezes, a skilled closer who keeps bringing in revenue for their clients will stay super valuable and well paid. And the bottom line is high ticket closing isn't just a job. It is a vital function that becomes even more crucial when the economy gets rocky. It's a skill set that literally makes you indestructible and protects your income and really gives you the freedom no matter what is happening out there. So if you're looking to create significant wealth, take a page from Alex Hormozi's book. Identify rich people problems and then become the undeniable solution. So if you're trying to make real money online, stop chasing low ticket scraps. Instead, build real skills, solve real problems, and become the person a founder thanks when they finally scale past their bottleneck. Being a high ticket closer is a prime example of this principle in action. You're not just selling, you're providing a vital service that directly impacts the scalability and profitability of high growth businesses. So if you're ready to stop playing small and start solving rich people problems, download your free remote sales starter kit using the link below. And inside, you'll get the exact frameworks, tools, and step-by-step training to land your first remote closing role, even if you have zero experience. So thanks for watching, guys. If this video resonated, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And remember, the fastest path to freedom isn't doing more, it's solving better problems.